Let's just first start. A stablecoin is basically an issuance of a dollar obligation. You can think of it as like going to the casino and buying a poker chip. You come in, you hand over $100, and they give you $100 worth of chips. And you try to feel that you're confident that when you come back with your winnings or what's left of your losings, that you're going to get your money back. And so that casino is not a bank. They're a business. You have to trust them. They take that money you give them and they put them in a bank. And so that's what a stable coin is. It's a representation of a dollar in a tokenized form. I mean, when I was a kid, we used to have wooden nickels. It's the same thing. You've handed over some money, you have some wooden nickels, and you hope at the end of the day that, you can get your money back. With a deposit token, the difference is you're not handing your money to a third party non-bank. You actually just hand it to the bank, and the bank issues the token directly. And so that money at the bank is a deposit. And so we call these deposit tokens as opposed to stable coins. And so the money is just sitting there in a bank account. You have essentially a bank account if you've done this with the traditional identity credentials that anybody who has a bank account has. And you could make the rule for those deposit tokens be such that they can only be exchanged with other people who have an identity. And what that means is that everybody who holds a deposit token is essentially a customer of the bank. And so JP Morgan does something like this. It's all within the bank of JP Morgan. They're all JP Morgan customers. But you could imagine a world in which a consortium of banks gets together. They come up with a standard for identity that cuts across all those banks and really covers the whole world, every customer, whether an individual or an institution. And everybody could hold these tokens compliantly. So you'll have one set of tokens running around that have identity and another that don't. And so in a world where we still have laws and there is compliance, those two tokens, are complementary. You could say they're competing. One's compliant, the other not so much. And so if you can get all the benefits of a stable coin, but do it compliantly, we think that might be a winning solution going down the road.